What's going on, everybody? Today, it's June 15th. On my time right now, it's 1:52 p.m. Just sitting back watching some of this wildlife. I like watching stuff on wildlife. They talking about these crocodiles right now. Um, Also, they're talking about this mainly just a vlog. A vlog. I said vlog. This ain't really no specific topic or title. This is basically to check in because I've been gone so long. I've been gone for a minute. From the last time I left y'all with a video, so I just want y'all to know that I've been gone, but it's it's no reason for me not to at least flip the laptop up to check in, at least let y'all know what's going on. But it's just been a lot. But you see, I'm still here, and I'm smiling. I don't know. That's a fake smile, but I gave y'all a smile, so at least I'm smiling. So that should tell y'all that I'm thankful, grateful, not hateful, not stressed. Even though I can be at times, but more blessed. You know, a lot of stuff. Just to give y'all a quick rundown, stuff like court, classes. Them are two different things. I know it probably sound like a compound word, but it's not. Court is one, two, classes. Three, these little counseling things I have to go to. And I have to. You heard what I said, have to. Um, what else? Um, Stuff within the family. You know what I mean? My one of my uncles, rest in peace, Uncle Bud, Clarence Thomas. One of my favorite uncles, man. He passed. You know, dealing now with one of my. I'm talking about, man, my uncle, the uncle that that I was closest to. He right now in the hospital in ICU, but I'm not about to say nothing like he's on his way. 'Cause I don't, I'm gonna have to stop by up there today to go see him too. I might just hit an Uber, a one-way shot straight there to Summit. He's a Summit Hospital. Put my uncle, please, in y'all prayers. As y'all just heard, I got through dealing with one of my other uncles. But his situation was a little different. He's just more, it was sad for the fact he'll be missed, you know? But it wasn't nothing violent or nothing. He lived a good life. But he was also one of my favorite uncles. I don't care, man, hands down. And what I'm talking about now, just the one like the closest to are my uncles. I love all my uncles. So let's establish that, So, but you have certain bonds and stuff with certain people. Um, that, and as y'all heard, I'll be going there tonight to go check on him. I didn't see him yesterday. I went there before yesterday. I'm gonna go today. Cause it's his girlfriend stuff be up there. And I like to give them their time, but still go drop by. Besides that, what else? Man. Anyway, it's more, but without not trying to, leave y'all in the blind. Just listen, please. Irregardless of the next 3 or 4 more things that I can name, and what I'm about to say rhymes with the word name, is what I don't want to do, and that's complain. It would sound like I am, and I'm not. I'm thankful. I'm telling you, I'm thankful. The situations just involved in the court. Well, I know, he up there looking out, and I know he is. Just like he is for my uncle. So, um, I know y'all probably like, why this fool got a coat on in the house? Probably wasn't even tripping on that, but I keep certain windows and the front door open. I like to have like a two-way flow, so it's really an airflow going through instead of just like the patio window open and the front door shut, or the front door open and the patio door shut. Y'all get what I'm saying? I like to have a two-way airflow, one in the front, one in the back, so I know it's pure air circulating. So if not, I don't know if y'all can hear that clackling on that little noise, but that's just this little screen we got. It's like this little bug screen, and it has magnets and it clanks together and stuff. But it does have to keep like flies and stuff out. It comes in handy. And if you like to leave, and I'm the type that really don't like to leave my door open. I really don't. I mean, no. I love to leave my door open, but I really don't. So I had to make a few little minor adjustments, you might say, to the point where I feel better. And that had no correlation with the bug screen. That just made me think about what I was going to say, the bug screen. But what I'm talking about is now that I'm able to have the door open, that came in handy. The purchase of my daughter's new puppy has came in handy, even though she's 4 months, because she don't look 4 months. And that's good enough. They see her, that's good enough. And right out the gate when she came here, you know, I taught her instantly. But she's better than me because she hears stuff, she hears stuff before I do sometimes. Stuff I need to hear. Hey, look, but back to what I was saying, uh, is off top when she moved in here, I wanted her to know. Like, I tell her, what's that? You know? Huh. Well, I told her, what's that? So, mm, oh my God, that was gross. But anyway, listen, it's a reason why. Next time I know what not to do, or what to do. And that's not, that's to give yourself some time right after to do your podcast before, after you know, take your medicine, your 420 medicine, especially when you don't have nothing to drink. But it was just something sporadic. I was like, let me pop up the laptop. But back to what I was saying. Dang, what was I saying? I don't know what I was saying. I hate when I do that because I skip so much. But with the addition to my daughter's puppy to be 4 months, she's a nice size. She's so smart. And when she first came in here, right off top, I wanted her to know, like, when I say, what's that? Wow. And then I want her to know what angle when I put my finger in that direction also, too. So, like, at first, that was, like, kind of hard at first, but I learned. Well, I helped her learn, and I learned. Yeah, I did, because I learned in the process, because I ain't never been a trainer. But I just thought, I was like, she love these little treats so much, right? So, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to let her have one of these treats, maybe even two. And then I'm going to be walking, I'm going to set the treat somewhere where she can't see. I'm going to tell her, I'm going to point. So I go get it. And then she was looking all at my hand. Like I'll point like this or point however you see. But she'd be looking at my hand. So I was like, dang, she ain't catching on. So then I started like putting her head in the direction of the tree. And she started picking up and catching on. So it's now to the point that like she hear like that. I don't know if y'all heard it just now, but like that clacking sounds. I think she's getting accustomed to it now, but she'll still sometimes like you probably catch her off guard while she's relaxing real good or something. She'll, you know, but it's a sound you kind of get used to, but you don't know when it's going to happen. It's all makes that noise only based on a certain gust or I guess the way the draft goes, as far as with the like I say keeping both sides ventilated. You see how everything I'm saying correlates? You know what I'm saying? So I guess you can kind of see my thinking pattern in a way, huh? Because I was talking about how I keep both things open. I was talking about how that led to the bug net thing, the net. Then I was talking about how, I didn't like keeping my door open and how I went on to my, feeling better because, well, I like keeping my door open, but I really didn't keep my door open. And, I was like, anyway, to sum it up, to make a long story long, then I knew that when I got her this dog, that I'd be able to do this, just because I know, even though they don't know, but I purposely let all the kids around here know. Well, not all, because where I'm at, it's like a certain amount of kids, but just so they know, but ultimately, even just, I don't know, it's not really for them, a deterrent for them. And that's why I love for the fact my dog is so passive with kids. That's why their nickname is called the nanny dog. Like if you ever look up the American Bully, yeah, that's what I love about him. Especially having me having a daughter, you know what I'm saying? They just like they don't care if the kid put their hand, they don't care. They just lick the hand. It's crazy. It's crazy. But an adult is different. They just have like a built-in something about kids or something. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. I'm talking about naturally. I didn't train her for this. I didn't train her for this. Naturally. Naturally. Only thing I popped her on her butt one time for, yeah, I shouldn't have, but I just knew it was necessary when I just want her to know. And this one time, I guess Zoe, my daughter, came in. She was so happy to see him come in. She like jumped on her. She didn't do nothing, but still, it's just the fact that I don't want her to do that. But ever since from then on, I'm talking about, and she didn't mean no harm that time. She was just happy. She loved my daughter, and my daughter loved her. So she'd do the same thing. Like if I was to come through the front door, she didn't mean no harm. I kind of felt bad, but from then on, it's been rectified. Let's say rectified. You know, now I don't even care because I know when it comes to Zoe, my daughter, she comes with her head already down. She sometimes look at me before she go. Like, is it cool? Go. I let her go. So I love that dog. She naturally, man. And then, here's another crazy thing about the dog. It was like, before I was training her to be like, what's that? And I'm talking about the door. And she go to the door. Man, it was sometimes we sitting in here and she'd hear a noise and perk up and growl. And no, sometimes. Let me rewind. It was one time. Hey, and I'm gonna correlate that with this because when I first got her, only thing she did come in this door with, she was very shy and timid, but she came with an appetite. This girl can eat. This dog can eat. Listening to every word I'm saying right now. Can't wait for me to get up and go let her out. But if I let her out, she gonna be all up here. She'll come sniff the dashboard. Then she gonna see me up here, my vision in the laptop. She gonna start to sniff it, get all up on it. Maybe another episode, but not this one, because the one I'm propped up, but she'll knock the laptop down and holding her in the laptop manner. Trust me, it's a tedious and meticulous, and it's a job within itself. She's a healthy girl, and that kind of also correlates to what I said as far as when people. She's not she's passive to the kids, but she's more like an older grown folks deterrent because when you see her, you'd be like, dang, 4 months, for what is you feeding her? And it ain't that I'm feeding her. Well, I am feeding her, but it's just her appetite, man. She ain't no joke. I'm telling you, and I know what she wants to do right when I let her out. She'll come, probably, piss, boo boo. After that, she'll check the bowl. Her bowl, her food. But I'm gonna hook her up. She deserves a treat. She's been a good girl. But she's actually a smart dog. She's smart, just like they said. So I did a lot of research on the dog before I got the dog for my daughter. Um, And she's just changing, man. That's true. When they're young, sleeping 15 to 20 hours, that's crazy, man. They really do. But it seemed almost as if, like I even said it, like she's growing within my own eyes, man. And then sometimes I know I'm not tripping because I'll see the length of her, the way she laid on the couch, and I'll compare it to the length when she used to first, when I first got her, she laid on the couch. And I'd be like, man, this is getting long, and girthy. So she's actually just what the heck. The breeder told me she would be, which I respect and appreciate. Even though she came with an episode of Kennel Cough that we had to rectify, which I just would have respected, especially for the amount that I paid. And if you gave me a heads up, man, I would respect that more. Even if you would have had to take off. I mean, anyway, I'm thankful. Her Kennel Cough is done. Thank God. Thank you. That's what I say, man. Thank you. I thank the vet also for, for providing, his and her, because they're a husband and wife duo, um, to provide their medical expertise and help rectifying, giving her little antibiotics and stuff. And the rest we gonna do. I mean, like I said, she eating now. I mean, you don't even hear her do. I don't even hear her do this cough. It wasn't like even a kennel cough. Why did I just call it kennel cough? Because it wasn't. It was some type of. It was something that I thought was kennel cough. I'll find out and let you guys know. But now the point is gone, thank God. And I don't think it was kennel. I think that's what I thought it was, and it made me scared. But it was something else. I don't know. It's rectified now, thank God. Don't even do it. And it's been like a month, and we don't give her no more meds. I mean, after her cycle of antibiotics, we gave it like how he said in the morning and at night, and she was cool. She was cool. No. We gave her, but then I said I still noticed a little bit. And what he said, that probably was a possibility. He just didn't want to give her a bigger dose because she was a puppy. Because at the time she was only like 3 months or something like that. And he said, "But this right here be the one." He says, "It's always best to be safe than sorry." And he called it because after that, when it was over, it's been like it's been like a month, a month. My baby been doing good, and then she loves water, man. She loves water just like she loves to eat. And somebody, and her vet and the lady, like I said, it's a duo. They're a couple. And the lady told me, because the guy's the one that gave her the medicine, right? And I knew I saw something. Barely be looking all in here. Like I said, I was looking at this wildlife too. They're talking about orca killer whales and how smart they are, and how really they're not even whales. They're really dolphins and stuff. They're dolphins. They're dolphins. They're a species of dolphins, and they do hunt great whites, and they have no natural predator. But anyway, what I was saying. Anyway, the lady vet, which is the guy's wife, and the guy, like I said, was the guy who, the husband who administered the antibiotics. But the lady was the one who her name is Lorena. She's the one who was basically telling me that, hey, when I was talking about the water and stuff, because I should have probably told y'all this, but I think both of the antibiotics causes dogs to want to drink water, right? So, man, man, I start writing this stuff, hey, because, okay, listen, because I'm telling you, it seems like, because you don't want to mess up doing this, so I'm hoping I'm not losing you guys, you know what I'm saying? But I'm going to rewind just a little bit, back to the medication part. Even start from the first cycle. Remember I said the first cycle didn't work? Alright, but look, even those side effects caused dry, make them want to drink water. Um, the second one, same, that was part one of them too. One of the side effects, I guess, make them want to be thirsty. So So I expect she was drinking water then, drinking water, turn it up, turn it up. I was like, okay, that's what the doctor said. The lady doctor had told us. Um, no, that's what the male doctor, her husband told us. You know, and I was saying it to be true, right? So once we was done with the medication, she's been cool without with the stuff. Everything's been rectified. She's still just been on this water thing, this water mission. I mean, God, man, this girl ain't no joke. I'm talking about, she pees, but not at something abnormal. It's like nothing's wrong, but you would think she would have too as much water. So anyway, I had made a call and I was like asking, and it was the wife. This time it was the wife. Like, is that everything cool? She's been done with the medication. She's drinking water like it's Kool-Aid. She was like, that is a good thing. That's what you want your dog to do. Do you work her out? Like, yeah, I work her out, but even before, the working out, I mean, I thought it was the medication at first, but she just, you know, mm, she said that always. That's what you want your dog to do. How she eating? I said, oh, she's eating good. She came in eating, even though she was shy. She just came in here with an appetite. I said, oh, you ain't too shy about no food. She's coming and looking and stuff. But now she knows this is home. You know? So that's down on that part. Oh gosh. Let me turn this on mute. That's a commercial now. But other than that, oh, let me tell you guys. Here's one thing I don't want to leave out, and I'm not trying to give my own self no trophy, but it is something I'm proud of, you know. And I've been sticking with, you know, let's say a little goal I made with myself about out of 7 days. I gave myself a mandatory minimum that I want to contribute to my health through some form of working out. And I thank myself on that. Some weeks, 3 days, you know. Even now I think like I was going like 5 for a minute. Sometimes I was going like 4. Now I'm off and on with all this stuff going on, but I still now I'm really kind of like at the 3. I'm gonna be back like at 4, like 4 days out the 7. I mean, but right now I'm kind of like in my 3 out the week mode. And that's just based on what stuff's been going on. Because a lot of it just be mental too. And believe it or not, you need your mental when you're working out, or you get a half-ass workout. And I'm also a firm believer some money is better than no money. Translated to some workout is better than no workout. True, but I also just like being, and for teach his own, for those who think like that, I'm not knocking you guys, but me, I like to have my wits and my mind kind of like right, when I'm working out. Because it's not just about, to me, some workout is better than no workout. When I'm around weights and stuff, I like to be fully aware. And just because I'm accustomed to doing things, like I'm accustomed to doing this and doing reps of this still, when I'm laying down doing dumbbell, flat bench dumbbell presses, I still keep it in mind, man. I'm having dumbbells going over my head. It's a certain way when you hoist them up off the ground to put them on your knees. Then how you go back. It's a technique. Then lay on your back. Then go. Then when you come, tuck them. Then lift your knees up, put them on your knees, roll back down. It's just the same way. And you want to be on point with them, especially if you're a person that works out with music over your ears. So, you know. But on that note, I, I'm proud of that. Another thing you guys want to hear me say is when I tell you I'm something like I give myself kind of like a shout out for doing something positive is when I stopped smoking. Like when I told you guys about the drinking. My nose is itchy. But with the drinking, I didn't, that was different. But even though it was something positive, I'm thankful for that. But to me, that wasn't really hard because I never was really like no drinker. Just to the point that when I felt like I wanted it, I wanted it. But I never was a like drinker like that. Nobody could ever say that. But I'd be known to get a little thing like this, and it was to the point that it was like somebody just tell this fool this is not his thing. Cause he keep doing this, and now he gonna keep doing this, and now I see he doing this like it's smoking weed now, and tell him to stop. He ain't even hooked, but just stop, cause it's not a really good character on this, and that was the truth. Sometimes the truth, it was the truth. No matter how cool or how I knew, and sometimes I knew I just wasn't in a good situation mentally, but I still just don't. I don't know. That's why I stopped that. Um, no, that's why God helped me stop that. God gave me the strength to stop that. Check myself on that. Anyway, um, hmm, I also been thinking about my brother too, but not in a bad way, just like in the missing him type way, So I don't want to sound all forlorn or sad, you know, just like one of the missing things. I know he in a better place, but just it's different when. And then he was taken away from me when I was gone away, so I didn't have a chance to even be around when this happened. So that was another cold part about it. Same as wish to my grandpa and to my great grandmother, aka my big mama Liddy B. Thomas. This was all happening in the same duration while I was gone. And also one of my favorite cousins, Tiffany Fountain. Tiffany Fountain, man. And numerous others along with my dad. Um, this is all the same people in the same direction. If it changes, I'll let you guys know, but it's not going to be no changes. So just take it that every name I give you guys. Let's just stop there. That's enough. Get what I'm saying? So, gotta be thankful, man, for everything, man, to still be here, to still have full mobility, to still have wits, man. I'm not saying to be the sharpest knife in the kitchen drawer. I'm not gonna ever profess to be the sharpest knife in the kitchen drawer. I ain't the dullest knife in the kitchen drawer either. One of my mama main rules growing up as a kid was school. Not saying I loved it like that, so do not take it like that. But just when you have a parent like that, then make sure you go to school. Even if they have teachers personally giving them a call if you don't show up at school, or sending these tardy slip things through the mail that you can't intercept. You know what I'm saying? To your parents from the school. Especially when I moved out there to Nevada. They did not play with that. They sent them things through the mail. Tried to cut one. And then they had these people in these cars called truancy officers. So once I found out it was hard to avoid that, you know, that had you just in school no matter what. But when I was in Oakland, going to school, like in the climates, for the, year, 2 years I went there, um, it was easier to cut, and we did. I did. Let me speak for me. I did. When I had the chance, especially if it was a class I was, feeling, or, you know, whatever the case, that's enough information. Um, I was bad in that regard. Sometimes we used to cut class just to go smoke weed. Might cut class and go to the park and talk to a girl I was liking. Because we both probably didn't like PE. So, anyway. So that's the latest and the greatest. I'm still not finished, but, I'm not going to overwhelm. What I am gonna do is just stay a little more consistent. Like that workout I was talking about, like how to give myself a minimum of 3 days. I want to go back to start giving this a minimum of 3 days. Out of 7. You know, 3. Where I at least tap in with you guys and let you, ladies and gentlemen, and all my peoples and subscribers and people who are now just watching, just, you know, see what's going on. Um, on one of these, I'm going to let you guys see the dog. Um, until next time, God bless. Have a beautiful day. Be thankful. Um, and stay on the quest to be the best and never settle for nothing less. Alright? Peace, everybody. Y'all have a good one.